Good morning, everybody. I just got to work. Today is Monday, and it is, in fact, my Monday. So that is great. A 3-day stretch this week, and then I'll have Thursday, Friday off, and then I will work the weekend. Which I don't mind working the weekends because I get 2 days off before and 2 days off after, and I only work 2 days, just Saturday, Sunday. So that's nice. Alright, this is kind of weird. I'm holding my phone because I'm using my old phone to film because my phone that I use doesn't have enough memory on it. I didn't realize I only got a 64 gigabyte phone, and it's really not a lot of space. So I've been filming my vlogs on my regular phone, and it's filling up. It's taking up all my memory. So I'm using my old phone because it's got 254 gigabytes or something like that. It's the mega gigabyte one. But I have nowhere to set it, so I'm having to hold it, and my arm is getting kind of sore, so I'm sorry if it's but yeah. Oh my gosh, this light. I'm just eating my broccoli and avocado. It's a great combo. I just say I've really been pushing it lately with the time that I get up to go to work. I only live a few minutes away from the hospital, so it's really nice, but it really makes me procrastinate getting out of bed. So typically, I used to get up at 5:40, and I would leave by 6:20. I still leave by 6:20, but lately I've been getting up at 6. So it's 20 minutes to get ready, get my food together, make breakfast, take care of my dogs, make coffee. I'm really pushing it. I mean, it's for somebody with such bad anxiety about time, you'd think I'd be up early, but I just can't. I know I'll be in bed the night before and I'll tell myself okay, I'm gonna get up at 5:30 tomorrow, la 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 la. No, it's not happening. It's one thing to say it, but then it's another thing to be asleep in the morning and you're 5 more minutes. So that's literally me. But it's what do you do getting up that early? I've tried to get up really early before, and I did it. I got up at 5:20 one day, and I was what do I do? Because I have friends that will get up a couple hours before work, and I'm what the heck do you do? I feel I would just be up and dreading going to work. But anywho, it's 6:40 now, so I got about 15 more minutes. I'm not really sure what these 3 days will hold for me. I know last week I wasn't in my pod because downstairs our census is pretty low right now, with patients. So when that happens, they'll typically split the RNs and the LPNs, and that's been happening with the LPNs. So there will be an RN in all 3 pods downstairs, and then the LPNs will be split between the 3. So one LPN will be through pod 1 and then half of pod 2, because pod 2, which is my pod, only has 4 patients in it, which is not a lot. You can't put 2 nurses in a pod with 4 patients because it's just kind of a waste of resources. So one LPN will be in pod 1 and split through half of pod 2, so 2 patients from pod 2. And then I was in pod 3 and I had the last half of pod 2, so those 2 patients. And that's kind of how we've been doing it. And I don't know, unless we got admits over the weekend, it will probably be the same. Interesting, because I have a whole new set of patients, but it's actually pretty chill down in the pod that I've been working in. They're pretty laid back, not too not too much of a handful. But this week, I know we have discharges in my pod and in the pod I've been working in. So we need to get some admits. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill out, eat my broccoli, and get mentally ready for the day. Oh, and that's another thing. We don't like saying this at work, the B word. We don't like saying that because it always jinxes it. But it's been a bit boring. Like the last 3 days that I worked before the weekend, it was just so uneventful. Like my day went by so slow. There was just like nothing going on, which I always appreciate those days. I feel like I haven't had a bad day since I was in my first pod, like on my own, which was pod 1. All of my bad days, and I was talking to like the nurse that I work with, the nurse that I worked with in pod 1. I was like, dude, I haven't had a bad day since we've been in that pod. She was like, girl, like me too. So I don't know what it is about that pod, but lately things have been like exceptionally smooth, and I feel like that's bad because that probably means that something bad is going to happen. So stay tuned. I'm gonna eat my broccoli, I'm gonna chill, and I'll be back later. All right, guys, I am home, and I'm looking good, looking real good. So work went fine. It started off kind of slow, but then towards the end of the day, it got pretty busy. You know how that goes. Not like overwhelming, but just busy. And that's kind of like how I like things. Like I don't like feeling overwhelmed, but like I like to stay busy because like when you're just sitting around doing nothing, like time just drags. So that was good. Like I didn't even take my lunch break. I usually get a 15, a 30, and then we're supposed to take another 15, but I never take my last 15 because at that point it's just kind of pointless. So I took a 15 in the morning, and before I knew it, it was 2 o'clock, and I get off at 3. So I was like, well, there's no point in taking a 30. Like, so I just took a 15. And yeah. But yeah, things went fine. Things have been going seemingly fine. But we did have a patient in one of the pods, which is supposed to be the pod that I'm working in, but I haven't been because the census is low. One of the patients in my pod ended up getting really sick. We don't really know what's going on with them. So that was a fun time. And then we're supposed to be getting another patient back because they left to another floor because they just weren't stable, and they're coming back. And this is like the second time that they've left and come back. So hopefully things were better this time. So it sounds like things might get a little squirrely. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like I just like complain a lot. You guys are probably like, oh my God, like this chick just hates her job. Like I don't hate it. It's not all bad. I mean, yes, there's like complaints and stuff, but it could be a lot worse. It could be so much worse. Like as crazy as things get, I feel like we really do have like a good team. Like we have a really good team dynamic, which is like really hard to come by. Like I've never had a job where I like more than 90% of my coworkers. Like I like everybody there. I have had no bad experience with anybody, which is like crazy. Like everybody's just so nice and helpful, which is like really good when you're like a brand new nurse and you're just kind of an idiot. And there's like people are just like nice and there to help you. Like I'll just be walking down the hallway and people are like, are you good? Are you doing good? You guys okay? I'm like, yeah, we're great. Oh my gosh. And like rehab is cool. Like people will come there, you know, paralyzed and they leave walking. I mean, that doesn't happen a lot of the time, but you get my drift. Like you get to see people that had like, you get to see people like gain back function and, you know, be a normal person again. Sorry, I'm in my room because there's people here in my house And my dogs are out there and they sound like they're getting into some mischief. But yeah, it is cool to be able to witness that and be a part of like that recovery process. I don't know if rehab is necessarily something that I like really see myself doing for the rest of my life. Like, I don't know if I've like found my passion within nursing, if you could say, because there's like so many things to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is the one. We'll see. Something overtook me and drove me to the gas station, and I bought, don't judge me. And I didn't just get one, I got two. I know there's a lot of controversy going around the internet about Dr. Pepper right now, and everybody's saying it's trash, but I don't know what it is. Like, I've been thinking about Dr. Pepper all day. All day. And yes, I know. Soda's horrible for you. Diet soda is even worse for you, but I don't care. I just don't care today. And tomorrow, because I got two. I've just been trying to find like other things to drink because, especially after work, I will usually come home and I'll have a beer. But lately, I feel like it's just been becoming too habit forming, if you will. Like, I don't feel like I'm like a blithering alcoholic, but I feel like I've been relying on alcohol for relaxation after work too much. Not like I'm getting sloshed. Like, I literally have like a beer and I'm good, especially on a work night. But I just feel like it's just a slippery slope. So when I feel like I've been drinking too much, I have to like pump the brakes. So I've been like trying to have other drinks that are like stimulating to my senses. So I've been drinking like kombucha. I got some like Perrier water. I don't know. I just really wanted some Dr. Pepper. I like never drink soda, so just let me live. I know, I'm just such a dirty dog. But I just feel like, no, it's just hard. Like, everybody has their vice, whether you smoke, you drink, you do drugs, you drink soda. Everybody has like that one bad habit. What are your bad habits? Will you tell me? Is it a secret? It's fine. Keep your secrets. But yeah, probably gonna shower, chill. I want to make tacos, but I want to wait for my boyfriend to get home because I don't mind making dinner. Like, I like cooking, but I hate cooking and then I eat and then he comes home and eats later. Like, you got to get it while it's hot. This is just me. Like, I don't know. I like to just wait till he's home. So yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Well, hello. Hello. Yes, you're jumping potato. You're jumping potato. Okay. I don't sleep in a bed, guys. I sleep in a dog bed. Don't I? Yes, you do. It's not my bed, it's theirs. Bring Sasha with me into the bathroom when I take a shower. It's just like our routine since she was a child. And Chester just decided to come along today, I guess. So yeah, full house. Dude, I look like a spider. Like, don't bleach your hair, guys. I bleached it. It was the dumbest thing of my life. Fun fact, I shaved my head like 2 years ago, and my hair had gotten to like such a good state. It was just like all natural. It was fine. And I got this stupid, impulsive idea to bleach my hair. So we did. And I only had it bleached for like 3 months. And I was like, okay, like, I'm over this. Because I never got it to like the color that I wanted it to be. It just looked like crap. So I ended up dyeing it back dark. And now I had to cut so much off. Oh God. My life is just in shambles, you guys. Alright. Anyways, goodbye. So I ended up changing my mind and I made dinner because I'm a dirtbag. So I made some tacos. We have some refried beans and my vegan sour cream that is turning into water, and some grilled jalapenos. I'm like really surprised I don't have stomach ulcers. I probably do though. Yeah, I feel like this looks like a lot more than it really is. Like, it's mainly vegetables, I promise. Gonna eat this. And this dingus just sits here begging with his stinky breath. Yeah, walk away. Walk away. I said you stink. You're not discreet. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. He's just gonna come back around. Oh my god. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. Oh, somebody call the Coast Guard. Somebody call 911. I probably shouldn't be laying flat on my back since I just ate. I love spicy food, but I hate it. Or as my mother would say, I love spicy food, but it does not love me. You know how I was saying earlier, I'm surprised I don't have stomach ulcers? Well, I think I do now. This is the life, guys. Oh, I look like a balding grandpa from this view. Well, I think I'll end it here. My day is pretty much over. If anybody's wondering, I like barely even drink that Dr. Pepper, so at least I've got that going for me. But yeah, I am just gonna chill. If you need me, I will be here on my closet floor with my stomach ulcer. I guess this is appropriate. I ended my last vlog on my closet floor. I don't know why I just end up here at the end of the day. I just end up on the floor in my closet, but it's fine. But anyways, I hope everybody's having a great day and that your stomach ulcers are not flaring up. Thanks for watching a day in my uneventful life as a nurse. Yeah, I'll see you guys.